The Pelican. Are looking to defeat their Western Conference rival going into this game. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Today's game continues this Los Angeles Clippers homestand. Now here's Porzingis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. 2 of the elite teams in the Western Conference, Greg. Does this game take on a playoff atmosphere?
Well, certainly a tune-up for the playoffs, whether they admit it or not. But these are the games players definitely get up for.
Here's Nash. Pass to Covington. Nash outside. Over George. Kick out to Levine. Clock at 6. A second chance effort. And the shot goes in.
What helps Levine from mid-range? He gets such great lift off the floor.
Pass to Porzingis. To the middle. Here's George. And it's George finishing it off.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him. I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And here's Nash. No dice from 9 feet out. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Harden. Launches it. Hits the three-point bomb.
And this is why you got to get to P.J. Tucker and close down his airspace, or he's just going to pull up.
Nash outside. And it's Vassell in the corner. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
3 points. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Harden. And he drives in. Back to Porzingis. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Good on the shot.
Covington will hit threes, but he'll go down low and mix it up a bit too.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Harden gets the bucket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Nash. Pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And very few guys can move the ball like Nash. He knows where his shooters are at all times and makes feeding them look easy.
Here's Harden. Right side Porzingis. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Here's Nash, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And you got to like how creative Nash is driving inside. A quick-footed guard who just kind of slices through the D and picks his spots.
Harden's shot is good. Harden's got his second basket of the game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And Nash, here we go. To the paint. New Orleans moving it around. 5 on the clock. Back to Valanciunas. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Count that bucket.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
It's good. And it's 6 points for Porzingis.
And the passing ability of James Harden, elite.
Nash with it. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the first. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year, 88% from the line.
Pelican substitution.
There's 21 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's George, and George with the stuff.
And PG just springing to the rim.
Here's McCollum. Pass to Levine. They set the pick. Stolen by Tucker. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Clippers lead by 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
And let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Here's Harris. Rebounded by Tucker. The Clippers in the lead. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. He says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody, whether it's creating or just being aggressive and making reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you. And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Kevin, well, it depended on the conversation. But at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do. And you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across. Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already. And just so good off the bounce. C.J. McCollum is as frustrating to cover as anyone.
Yeah, but it's also, Greg, one of the players in the league that we appreciate the most because of the footwork, because of the fundamentals, maybe a little bit undersized. He finds ways to get it done with efficiency and effectiveness. He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Stolen by Tucker. For the finish. And Tucker slams it in.
Anticipation shown by P.J. Tucker as he just took that pass away.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 4-point game. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Pass to Daniels. Shot clock at 6. Capella inside. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Clippers ball. Substitution for your Clippers.
Clippers leading by 4. Down low. Dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Thank you, Russell.
So for the Pelicans,
P.J. Boston. First personal foul. Second team foul.
here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Nash, and there's the drive. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
You can't let Nash get inside like that. He's so nimble and will find a way to finish.
Here's Plumlee. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Yep, that one goes.
And good job by Levine fighting for that position.
Inside. Power down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
1:29 left here in the second. And it's Vassell in the corner. Here's Valanciunas. Levine feeling it out a bit. 6 on the shot clock. Nash outside. And here's Covington from the arc. Westbrook pulls it in. Clippers leading by 4. Here's Boston. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. To the inside. A steal. Westbrook drives in. Banked in off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 6.
And the burst from Russell Westbrook paying off that time. That's an impossible play for the primary defender to stop.
Nash outside. Pass to Levine. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. And that one's good, Boston.
Westbrook quick to find the open man that time.
Pelicans trailed by 9. Nash outside. 11 seconds left to play here in the half. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Nash. Left side, Covington. Pass to Valanciunas. And again, New Orleans has no luck. And that concludes the first half. Los Angeles on top as they end the second quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Now McCollum. Down low. Porzingis with the block.
Well, Porzingis, the height, the reach, just overpowering.
One thing you marvel at, the consistency of Paul George, year in and year out.
I wonder when Paul George, Greg, goes into the offseason, if it's more tinkering and sharpening all those skills, or if he's trying to add something. Because I don't know how you add anything to how versatile a player he is. A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Yeah, easy call.
Pelicans shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Just a smooth scorer is C.J. McCollum, and that combination of being confident and crafty keeps helping him pile up points in terms of his career statistics. Now he's at the line.
A pass to Porzingis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And that's a primetime alley-oop from the 7'3" Porzingis.
Pelicans trailed by 11. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Clippers have their sights set high. Coach Tyronn Lue says this is definitely a championship team, but it's not going to just come. We've got to put the work in. There's got to be a lot of sacrifices. If we come together and do the right things, we definitely have a chance. Kevin, back to you.
And David, he's a big reason why. Thanks so much.
The length and the athleticism combination of Paul George is very hard to guard.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. He's off on the second. Pass to Harden. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
You can feel the presence as Valanciunas gets himself in the right spot.
Vassell wide open. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Vassell's got 6.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Lets it go from 14. And he makes that one.
And that's what makes Harden so tough to contain. He can hurt you at all three levels and gets them from the mid-range on that one.
Harris outside. Pass to Valanciunas. Kicks it out to McCollum. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And so Harden will bring it up for Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 11 points. George with the ball. Picked up by Harris. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Here's Levine. Porzingis with the block. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Pass to Porzingis. And here's George. From the arc. C.J. McCollum comes up with the rebound. Nice D from Porzingis. Los Angeles leading by 6. Harden scanning the floor. Here he goes. Pass to Tucker. The 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 8 points for him.
Tucker can knock down the long-range 3 ball. You just can't give him that much room to settle in.
Levine with it. Over White. And the shot is long.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey. Force him off the spot.
Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Back to Tucker. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Tucker's got the lead up to 11 now for the Clippers.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Levine. Here's Vassell. Drains the three-pointer. Vassell's got 6 points in the quarter.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
So wide open look here for Porzingis. Again, Los Angeles.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 11. To the middle. Here's Vassell. On the wing, Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Head always on a swivel. Levine making things happen with his passing.
Here's White. Here's George. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. George has got 11 points.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
30 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Nash. 6 points for him. It's McCollum on the wing. Inside to the left wing. 6 to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get Russell Westbrook.
What you love about Nash, he's a coach on the floor, dictates the pace, always in total command of his team.
Both free throws good from Nash. Here's Westbrook. And he makes good on the layup. Westbrook's got his second basket of the night.
Now, this is Westbrook just being an ultra competitor. He gets in there and the defense has nothing to do.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're feeling very confident shooting. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Here's Westbrook. And it's good, 2 points. Westbrook's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Clippers.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside, Covington. On the wing, Levine. Over Porzingis. That one off the back iron and out.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Here's Westbrook. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Capella. Here's Johnson. Porzingis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Porzingis. Los Angeles making a switch here. Here's Levine. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Covington from the arc. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. To the paint. Back to George. And Capella sends it back.
Well, that's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs. Capella with another shot block.
And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Open with it. And that one, good. Harden's got the lead up to 12 now for the Clippers.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Pass to Johnson. New Orleans moving the ball around. Levine for 3. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Stolen by Harden. Poked loose. And stolen by Nash. Johnson left side. Plenty of space. Again, the Pelicans score.
And he got a good look at the hands of Covington.
Down low. Here's White. Pelicans with the rebound.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Johnson can't hit.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Back to Tucker. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Tucker. Gets an open look and hits. And the Clippers lead by 9.
And PJ, a guy you rely on for the defense, but this found offense, this is helping them settle in.
Outside, Levine. Now Capella. 6 on the shot clock. Levine gets the bucket.
And he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Beautiful. Levine getting more comfortable as a go-to guy, wanting the shot when it matters most.
Pass to George. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. 51 seconds left in the game. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Auld. David.
Thanks, guys. Willie Green had some words for his team during the break. The coach told his players, hey, they're feeling the pressure over there. Keep pressing, keep fighting. They're starting to crack. Now let's get this game even, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Pass to Tucker. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Trifecta!
And Tobias says, I'll take you home.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Clippers. To the middle. Here's George. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Well, your best players want to take on the burden come clutch time, and Paul George carrying the weight right now.
Valanciunas inside. So the Clippers with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that'll do it, folks.
$0, 0, 0, you know I'm about my commas. My De Niro, trust me.